Okay, Pisces, what to do when your partner wants a playmate? So I don't know if it's you guys, Pisces, that want to bring a playmate into your relationship. Um, I guess I'll talk to you guys last. But I'm really getting that it's like your partner who wants a playmate. And I'm also getting that this message is mainly for you guys just innocently walking around and not knowing that people want to induct you into their relationship and make you their playmate. It's a lot of people that have their eyes set on you right now and they'd like to induct you as a playmate into their relationship, okay? Or your partner wants one. So let's go ahead and get into it. First card up. I'm sorry, but stuff like this just make me giggle. Listen, I, let's just get into it. First card up is the law of attraction. So somebody, let's talk to you guys that don't even know that this is happening, and somebody wants to induct you into their relationship as a playmate. And then I'll talk to Pisces that are in relationships or married and how your partner secretly wants to induct a playmate and how they're going to probably talk to you about that later, okay? So if you're just innocently walking around and not knowing that this is happening, people see you as a perfect match for them and their partner. Okay? These people want to induct some playfulness into their relationship because they're going through a slowdown. Okay? And yes, I knew it. We got the freedom card here. This is a couple where they have been together for so long, they have such a strong bond that they can truly be their truest selves with each other. Okay? And these two have talked about inducting you and see you as a perfect match, okay, to be their playmate. Now, you guys, this doesn't just have to be in your neighborhood. You guys could just go to Target and there's a couple together and they scout, okay? They're both into, you know, groupiness. I didn't pick a word before I got on here, but they're into like, three-way magic, okay? So you're going to have one of them or both of them, I haven't pulled clarifiers yet. You're going to have one or both of these scouting kind of couples shoot their shot at you. And you guys also need to be aware that if someone is shooting their shot at you, it's probably not going to be monogamous like you think, because one of them is going to scout here with final shot. And you're probably thinking that this is going to be your lover. This is going to be your next soulmate. This is going to be some fate or destiny. But really, Pisces, you guys, seriously, it's really high vis that you guys have a period where people want to induct you into a relationship as a playmate, okay? I'm also getting here that there's couples around you, or you just have this in your law of attraction at this time. So like be aware that this is a heads up that you may not be receiving conventional traditional monogamous relationship offers. If someone shows interest in you, again, I'm even seeing here that if you're not inducted in as a playmate or into anything polygamous, I do see that there are people around you that have open relationships. And again, these two people can be their truest selves with each other. They can have these real honest talks and they could just say, look, we're experiencing a slowdown, I need some playfulness in my life, can I? And the other person be like, yeah, sure. I'm doing it too. I need a little bit of playfulness myself. And they're like, cool, cool. Like they're life partners, but they give each other permission and they can literally come to each other and say, hey, look, I found this perfect match today, this perfect person for me, and describe you to each other. Okay. Um, oh my God. So yeah, we got the ecstasy card as the spiritual advice. And that's what these couples are looking for. They're looking for an elevation of mind, body, and spirit, okay? Through their open relationship or polygamy or just playmate, okay? Deeper intimacy. Okay, so deeper intimacy is here, Pisces. And I do feel like you will be introduced to their partner. So it's kind of going back to playmate. It's going back to like three-way. Hey, this could be at the very beginning where they just tell you their truest selves, like what they would like to do, ask you if you'd be into being a playmate, or it will start off as, you guys just doing your thing, and then them saying like, look, I'd like to induct, my partner into this. Like, do you mind getting to know my partner? I want to share something with you. I want to share this experience with my partner. And it could like be surprising if they coax it in like that. Um, because for some of you guys, it will start off as just one on one, and they could literally just have this person just show up and appear in the room through an unlocked door, real playful, real, salaciousness. Um, or their partner will call. If you're with somebody and their phone keeps ringing, you'll probably be like, you know what? What is going on? Who is that? They're kind of hoping you'll be like, who is that? Maybe they can come too. For others of you, these people want their partners to join, like their homeboys. So if somebody keeps calling, or, like, weird time for your friend to want to come over and keep knocking and never stop, or call you and never stop. They were kind of hoping that, there was some kind of salaciousness in you where you be like, well, why don't we just go ahead and let him in? Or why don't we just go ahead and let her in? Because, instead of you looking at it as inconvenient, weird, rude, that's what's really going on. Okay. So just a heads up. Yeah. Then we have enchanted. Oh, not ready for this. Okay, then we got enchanted love. Oh my God, they go a doe right there in the picture. Somebody gonna be on the other side of it. Like, Pisces in there. Did you get them? I let me in. Like, oh my God. A sacred bond that is divinely guided and harmonious. Okay, this is how this couple keeps things alive. They are very enchanted with each other. Like, they are not trying to part at all. As a matter of fact, this playfulness really does excite their relationship. Like, it really keeps it together, you guys. It keeps them harmonious and divinely guided, because it gives them not only adrenaline, but it like gives the person in need of the playfulness confidence, and they do become sharper, more focused, because they satisfied their ego, they satisfied their confidence, and their partner understands that they need that enchantment for them to be able to continue to go to work each day and to be a happy person. Whether they're a happy family man, a happy family woman, they know that this is like medicine to them. Like, it really clears the chakras. So like, they are like, all good there? And they're like, yeah, thanks, hon. And I'm, no problem. And you know, if it was a whole, group thing, they're both like, man, I loved, I love walking around doing a little something that no one knows. It just keeps them so hot. They just really become more enchanted with each other, you guys. And, if this is what's going on in your relationship, that's what I'm reading on. And that's just what I'm seeing. I just haven't seen this in so long. It just kind of makes me giggle. I haven't seen this in so long. I've been reading tarot for 11 years, and it's been so long since I've gotten one of these reads. And it's good to have it back, because, we don't want anything to get boring around here. No pun intended, with this reading, because they definitely don't keep it born. Okay. um, but yeah, even if this is an open couple, and they let the person do what they got to do with you, hopefully, because they want to do you. If it's open and they get to do what they do with you behind closed doors, they can come back and talk about it with their partner. Like, so how was Pisces? How was the pie with C's? And they're like, man, Pisces was great. You know what I'm saying? Pretty brown round, driving me wild. Well, what's the first thing you did? Well, first, like, and they really go ahead and they get. You guys are so naughty. Like, if this is what's going on with you, like, no judgment here because I want to talk to you. This is what I do. And yeah, so look, I guess you guys are gonna land your match if you guys looking, all right. But this couple, if they're open, they do get to go to the rooter to the tutor when it comes to details. And don't be surprised if somebody just shows up in the middle of you guys' lovemaking because it can happen. It can. They will not let you know, and then all of a sudden you hear a door open and you're like, oh, what's that, while you're trying to get it on or whatever. And you're like, oh, it's nothing. And then you're like, no, seriously, I thought I heard something. And then somebody can just appear in the room, or you just they're going to be like, calm down, and then see if you're open to it. And if they see that you're like fighting the sheets to try to cover yourself, then they'll just try to cover it up, like, oh man, oops, I didn't know anyone was in here. Like, yeah, that's how they're going to try to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? If you're not open to it, then they'll just try to make it seem like it's just a mistake, but they're glad they saw a breast, or cheek, or slong. But anyway, or if you're just lost in space, all of a sudden you may feel something touching your foot and you're like, man, oh my God, your hands are just everywhere. And you're going to be like, yeah. You're like, yeah. And then you're going to look, you're going to be like, wait a minute, your hands are up here. And then you're going to look down at your foot. It's going to be somebody standing there. And you're going to be like, intruder. Like, I ain't no intruder. That's my partner or partner. It's so fun. Me. Okay. So look out for that. Okay. Um, that's for y'all, just, when it comes to y'all love forecast coming up for those who are waiting for love, looking for love, single and dating, single and waiting, whatever. Okay. People think that you would be perfect. Now, know as well, if you see two guys at the same time when you walk into like a gas station and you go in there and you're just trying to get your snacks or play your lotto or whatever, and one of them takes interest in you, but there's two of them, one of them is going to approach you, but they both tag team, okay? They both would like to be with you, and they're that close. They're very close. And obviously they're very close because they're friends who don't mind seeing each other nude. They're friends that don't mind sharing a girl, okay? Same if you're a male. And you're like, oh man, thanks, truth. Same if you're a male, okay? It's two girls happen to be at CVS around closing. They seem like they're just going to get, you know what I'm saying, some formula or some printer ink. And one of them turns around, takes interest in you, male Pisces, and they're together. And you're like, well, I'm glad the pretty one walked over here, or they're both fine, but well, I guess I'll take the one that's taking interest in me. They both are very comfortable with each other as friends, and they actually would both like to do you. Okay. And you may notice the girl trying to get ushered in or hanging around or not walking away or getting jealous or something, because they probably, go both ways and really want you to understand that this is a package deal. Okay. So I'm seeing that from a female and male perspective. If you're a male, the two girls that want to scout with you are probably they probably go both ways. But if it's if you're a female and it's two guys that take interest in you, and one won't walk away and just let you talk to the one you want, um, they are both just really close and they do it for fun. They do it for fun. They probably are very much straight though, but who knows? But they're very comfortable with seeing each other. They just won't look until it's their turn. Okay. Yeah, but they see you as a playmate, child. Oh my God, everybody just see you like a little playmate. What you out there looking like now? What you out there looking like now, Pisces? Okay. Um, y'all looking to, I guess, very bouncy, delectable, delicious, or very handsome or strapping. No pun intended. Now, um, for these people that's in a open relationship, I think I went over them already. That's how they stay enchanted. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all are in a marriage or a relationship, okay? Take my glasses off for this one, y'all. And you are just like playmate, like no, your partner. If they haven't done this already, if you've been ignoring the signs or you haven't noticed them or you just don't know, your partner thinks you're the perfect match, okay? But they want to induct some playfulness in because they feel like it's been a little bit of a slowdown. It's just been too much focus on just being a divine good couple. And they've been wanting to share something with you for quite some time. It could be what they like to watch online and they would like for you to watch it with them. It could be the fact that they want to get a playmate and they want to present this to you coming up. Um, they want you to be into what they're into because they don't want to cheat on you. They don't want to leave you out of it and have you discover it. They want to have the kind of relationship where you guys can be free to be your truest selves and just be able to tell each other when there's been a slowdown and playfulness is needed. So, coming up, your person is going to try to explain this to you and shoot their shot to you about a proposal of possibly inducting a playmate. And they may do this playfully, like a joke. Like, man, what if we was to, do her? What do you think about her over there? Like, if you like women, would you like a girl like that? Or they'll just keep looking at women because they know that you will side eye them and like, oh, okay, you want to look at women? Well, I'm gonna look with you. They're like, great, because that's what I'm trying to train you to do. And hopefully you'll get infatuated or hypnotized off of her hips and thighs. So they're gonna be like, do you love me? And you're gonna be like, yeah. Do you love me? Would you do anything for me? Do you really want to keep me in your life? Because see, what would set my soul on fire or what somebody did for me in the past to keep me around was to, induct a playmate. Or your friend. I'm moving on to another scenario. If you're married or relationship, still talking to you, your partner may slowly but surely be hinting to you that they think your friend is a perfect match. And you're gonna be like, perfect match for what? And they're gonna be like, I just think that, they're gonna try to shoot their shot here. I think that they're kind of hot, you know. If I wasn't, with you, I would get with her. Or um if you were something, they're gonna try to say something here. And I'm seeing with soulmate, you embracing this person. And you're like, will it really elevate your mind, body, and spirit? And they're gonna be like, yes, it really would elevate my mind, body, and spirit. And they're going to try to open you up to exploring with deeper intimacy and enchanted love because they feel like you just need to experience it to see it before you shoot it down. Okay. Or whatever they're watching on the internet or wherever they like to go when it comes to any place illicit, or they may want to initiate some kind of like uh, toys or something like that because they want more playfulness. All right. If you are already living this life, you're probably going to, I don't know, maybe this is a birthday wish. We are in your season. So somebody either, okay, it's your birthday, so you know we gonna ride. if we going back with mine. Hell, it's your birthday season, and they may be like, do you really want to feel sexy again? You're gonna be like, sure, babe. You're gonna be like, well, come with me. And they may introduce you to some kind of special club or subsect or community group and be like, you deserve this. It's your personal year. This is your day. I want to expand your horizons. I mean, Jupiter just start going direct from what I heard. It's no longer in retrograde. Okay. And Jupiter's all about expansion. So with Jupiter being in expansion now, Jupiter being direct, you may have a lot of people who want to expand your horizons. And I mean, maybe it's time, for some of you guys that's been interested by it, or you just need to be prepared that because Jupiter is going direct, that a lot of your love offers are going to come with people who want to expand your horizons. Okay. Oh, yeah, a lot of people open and explore with you, Pisces. A lot of people open and explore. So, you're gonna have a lot of same-sex interest, and it's up to you if this portal is open, if you want to go through it, or this will be the time where you keep your boundaries strong and strengthen them even more. You're going to have people that are into coupling, thruppling, polygamy, um, three ways, and all kinds of things that you probably never done before, and you probably are just going to be expecting to just have a really nice dinner and be in a nice comfortable setting, and as you get to know somebody, probably get it on. But people are going to be breaking out some things: foods, desserts, whips, toys, all kinds of stuff, things that you've never done or experienced, because they plan on elevating your mind, body, and spirit. I mean, these people are really into like pulse points and you finding out about nerve endings or bones, muscles, or whatever that you didn't know really connected to those places. Like you never tried this, you didn't know that this can do that, you didn't know that if I did this it can make you go like that. So it's going to be people just kind of sneaking things up on you. So beware. People want to expand your boundaries and it may be snuck upon you. So reflexes, punches, left hooks could all happen, police calls. Don't hurt nobody. If you're watching this reading, at least you've been warned, because people are going to just be so, into it. They're like, you're going to love this. And you may not. Okay. So that is the heads up. Like, seriously, let's do some clarifiers here, because don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. I hope as many people watch this reading as they can. I could be saving a lot of people from getting punched, slapped, or violently assaulted. If if somebody just is like, Pisces just doesn't know I'm about to, and you may just turn around and hook the shit out of somebody, okay? Because, who knows? Or, I don't want you to mistake their partner or partner as an intruder, and you somebody who always arms yourself, and something that was just supposed to start off or intend to be playful can end in a news report. I want to help y'all. I hope as many people can watch this reading as possible. Please like the video so that we can get this message out. This is a PSA. I do not want a night of night of playfulness to end in bloodshed. Okay. Let's help the collective. All right. I don't want you to come home and just be used to your A-OK monogamous life and see another person in the kitchen and just arm yourself when it was supposed to be a surprise. Like, so I'm trying to really some of y'all I got could have left somebody because they could have inducted this. Like, some of y'all probably didn't understand what was going on. Or a relationship could have ended over something like this. Like, I got the 10 of cups here. Let's go ahead and move forward to something else. Some of you guys could really be sitting here right now and thinking about your soulmate and how you really saw them as the perfect match. You don't know why things ended. So some people could have ended connections with you, relationships, things that could have even led to marriage because they saw that you would never be open to that. Okay. So if you're wondering why something ended and you feel like, you're the one that got away or they're the one that got away, it probably ended because they knew you would not go for that shit. Okay. So let's look at the playfulness card. Okay. A lot of people, like I said, see you as a playmate with this 10 of cups too. These are strong couples that are never going to leave each other, and they see you as a playmate. All right. Yeah. I'm seeing here moving forward as well. Some of you guys distance you distance yourself from a soulmate that kept, I don't know, cheating on you or being too playful with other people right in front of your face. They weren't trying to have the relationship end. They really wanted you to just get down, okay? I'm also getting that there is a couple that's on to you, but they feel like you are standoffish and they're like, I don't know, Pisces seems like a little like aloof or distant. They think I'm being intense, or even when one of them approaches you, they feel like the way that you scurried off from them, that they came off too intense with you, especially if you're getting approached by two people at once. It's gonna feel intense. Like I said, these could be two males and you're a female, two females and you're a male. You're like, the fuck, they trying to rob me? No, they're not trying to rob you of your money, but they may be trying to rob you of the old version of yourself. um if you see a couple that's always like looking at you or peering when you come outside all the time or at work, they're talking amongst themselves and they're like, I think that, we're scaring Pisces. They don't want to be anywhere near us. Yeah, because it can be intense when two people are coming towards you at once. What is, slow down. It's your birthday, so you know we about to ride out. Even you're ready for action. Anyway, up. So we got the Magician. Oh my goodness. If you guys are already doing this, your soulmate love you. They do. They like, I ain't never gonna leave Pisces. Fuck that. It may be people trying to beg your person to leave you, and they like, I'm not leaving this. Hell no. Me and Pisces get to have an open relationship or a polygamous relationship, or Pisces let me have playmates. You can't find things like this on the regular. Okay? I am not leaving Pisces who lets me do this to get into a monogamous, controlled, restricted, closed relationship with you. Because they feel like these people just want to take them out of this and make them stay with them for the rest of their life. If you notice that somebody who keeps creeping with you, now I'm getting Luther Vandross by I'm getting creeping by Luther Vandross in my mind. If you notice that somebody just will not leave their person, even if it's their baby mama, baby daddy, or if it's more than that, if it's a whole family scene, marriage, home, and you see they just, they return back to you, but they don't leave that person, it's because that person allows them to do that. And for some of you, this person comes to you and then they leave you for long amounts of time to see if any intense feelings of desperation and abandonment will occur, so that the next time they come back, you'll be like, look, I'll do anything for you not to do that again. Or they hope that when they come back, you'll maybe be more explorative or more open when they come back. If they leave you by your lonesome for quite some time, they hope that maybe you have like graduated into a kinkier side of yourself, and they hoping that absence makes the heart grow fonder, to the point where you tap into your creativity and start thinking about ways to keep them around or keep them coming back more often. It's supposed to be your mission on like, what can I do to keep this individual happy, and what can I do to stop them from being gone for long periods of time. Now, if I get this person coming to visit me weekly, then I'm doing something right. But what can I do to do that? So for some of you guys, they just maybe wish you would be more of a playmate, as to where you are being more playful when it comes to creative things that you're thinking of on your own to keep the relationship alive. Whether it's some kind of entertainment. They want you to start, maybe doing cosplay, role play, role reverse, role play, not role reversal, role play, cosplay, dressing up, um any kind of, I don't know, things from adamandeve.com, things from, stores, or just, I don't know, maybe next time having a friend over there. It's something to keep their attention. They want you to try to think of something to keep their attention, honey. Um, Something subset, read some books, take some classes, learn some dances, buy some props, something. They be hoping that when they come back around, or hell, even when they come home, that's what you would do, okay, with the magician. This person wants you to feel confident doing it, though. They don't want you to be like a klutz or nervous or really stiff about it. Like, you would really have to have this Adina Howard kind of shit in you, okay? Cause I'ma be a freak all through the day. I'm sorry. To the early morning. And I'm like, okay, so let's see. What's this? Okay. Now I'm talking to Pisces that I'm just doing the clarifiers now. I'm saying whatever come out. Use what you got to get what you want. Yeah, but a lot of people feel like you will be perfect for some playmate stuff, or a lot of people are just happy with you because you have the kind of body that just keeps them very satisfied. Okay? And though they get people shooting a shot at them, they don't see themselves leaving you anytime soon. A lot of you Pisces have people that's really happy with you. And wow, they would rather have you break their heart and leave them before they cheat on you, because a lot of people look at you as their perfect soulmate. Okay. Your person will do anything to keep you, though, because they seen this growing up, or they just got friends like that, or that's just their lifestyle. Like, look, I know that there's possibility that you would have to be open to different levels, or we're grown, so that's what being grown is all about. If that's what my man is open to, or my woman is open to, if that's what my Pisces is open to, then I would do it. Okay, what else do we have here? Yeah, I'm also getting here a married couple that's never gonna separate. And for some of you guys, this is you. For others of you, it's somebody who's gonna approach you and they're part of a couple that's never gonna separate. The Justice card is also about honesty. So coming up, somebody may really be honest with you about their truest selves, or they may tell you like, look, I'm your man, but I'm into men, okay? Or I'm your woman, but I'm into women. There's gonna be some kind of truth declaration here coming from your person, or you guys could have always assumed this. For others of you, if a relationship ended out of nowhere, it's because someone saw you wanted a traditional, conventional relationship that would lead to marriage, but they didn't ever want to tell you the truth that they were gay, and they were wearing a mask the whole time, and that's why they like left and like never returned, or they can't be around you long because they see that you want to fall in love again, be together, but it was something that they never quite told you. Okay. I'm also getting that somebody could reveal here that they once cheated on you, and they want to tell you the truth about it, and they want to say, I don't want it to happen again. So can we just have something open? I'm also seeing for others of you that somebody from your past wants to come back and tell you, look, I really want to be with you and I'm tired of separating, but I would like to have an open relationship or a poly relationship. Okay. I got the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. Yeah, when it comes to a lot of the love offers y'all have coming up, it's not fate or destiny, it's more so like lessons. Okay. And I'm also getting pay attention to people's behavior when it comes to how they shoot they shot at you, because it's not gonna be what you think. All right. If you guys think it's gonna be traditional, conventional, or monogamous. But yeah, if you guys have been waiting for opportunities like this, or you've been questioning your own sexuality, or you've been questioning your own relationship style or type, that portal is about to open up for you. If you are tired of wearing a mask and tired of just distancing yourself from people when you see they don't want to give you what you want, just start being more honest about what you want at the very beginning. Even if you want a traditional, conventional relationship, tell people that from the very beginning. Like to book a reading with me, check the description box, you guys. And if you like a same day reading with me, check the community section for when I post my availability. So we got the Seven of Wands here in your unknown near future. Okay. These are boundaries that you are probably gonna have to put down. Cause like I said, this isn't gonna be your regular degular love period or forecast coming up. It's gonna be some truths. It's gonna be offers where people are open to explore. It's gonna be people who try to force you to explore, all kinds of stuff like that. So be ready to put down boundaries so that you can make it clear to the universe what kind of soulmate you want in your life. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, we got the Moon card. Yeah, not everything is just gonna be an affair. You're probably thinking, oh, well, I know that you're with somebody, you coming over here, you cheating on them. It doesn't look like that person is cheating on that person. It looks like that person knows exactly what they're doing. They let them do that. So it's not an affair, it's nothing sneaky that they're doing. Their person knows what they're doing. Even if it's an ex of yours who has established themselves in a new relationship or marriage, and you think like, oh my God, look at this. Look who's coming to cheat with me. That person knows that they over there, so it's not cheating. Not according to their world. All right. The Moon card is also talking about passion and romance. Okay. Intense, deep passion, love. Okay. And the Moon card is really synonymous with your sign. Okay. I just feel like a lot of people are attracted to you at this time as well. First off, with Pisces feminines, your femininity is at an all-time high, and you make a lot of people get turned on, and they're really like in love with you. They just may not be revealing it. I do feel a lot of people are trying to hold back their love feelings that they have for you, but I do feel like anybody who is giving you the vibes and they blatantly have a husband, wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend, that person is their partner. They're not going anywhere, and you're probably going to have to take them as a package deal. Okay. The Moon card is all about secrets. So it's like, I just feel this person's going to start calling their phone or texting a lot. Like, you got them yet? Do you got Pisces yet? Okay, so when can I come in? When are you gonna, start talking about me? And they're like, hold on, I don't wanna scare Pisces away. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that. Pisces males, the same. A lot of people are trying not to fall in love with you because they are in love with someone else, and there's rules to their open relationships, their polygamous relationships, the relationship they have where they can explore. They're trying not to fall in love with you, and they actually kind of don't even want to induct their partner or their partner in. They're gonna kind of like try to like preserve you for themselves. But you may feel some kind of like emotional distancing from this person, and you may be like, what's wrong? And that's what they don't want to tell you, because they feel like you'd stop talking to them if they told you what they really wanted to do, or what they were really on, or what they're really about, or what they really got going on. So, of course, since a lot of these people have these open, honest relationships, they're going to want to have this kind of open, honest relationship with you too. Even though you don't even know you're being inducted in as a playmate. I'm also getting that this person has been living their life like this for quite some time, and their ex got them hooked on this way of life. So they can only be in relationships where everybody is on that with them. So if they see that you are someone who's very righteous, very virtuous, you place a lot of self-importance on yourself, or like it's wrong to do this or that. If they pick that up as they're letting you be open and be your truest self, that's probably a reason why you'll see them emotionally distant or very quiet, because they actually would like if you know, were more playful or would want to be a playmate. Also, I feel like you need to trust your intuition, okay? Because it's going to be obvious when somebody is coming on to you and they want to induct their husband in on it too. These are people who are going to talk about their wife a lot. My wife, my wife, my wife. And you're going to be like, okay, that they're trying to get a playmate. My husband, my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband. That's a sign that they want you to meet that person, okay? And try to induct you in, or people who are trying to just slip you their phone number, find any reason to give you their phone number for any reason, or people who have their partner calling them a lot when you're in front of them. Those are all signs that those are the couples that want to have you as a playmate, okay? Or if somebody's friend keeps on calling them, then they're partners, okay? And that their friend is not just lost or going through an emergency. They're like, you got Pisces over there? Is they hot and ready? Like, that's what's really going on. Like, Lord Jesus. Okay, then we got the Two of Cups. Okay, yeah, pay attention to conversations and trust your intuition during these conversations. You have the Empress. A lot of you guys are more attractive than usual at this time with the Moon and the Empress card. A lot of people see you as very, very attractive, very beautiful, okay? And yeah, they would like to know if you wouldn't mind enchanting their relationship for them by joining in on something that is polygamous or open or explorative. Also, you have someone in a relationship that would like to boost your confidence and wants to introduce you to, a darker side of yourself, okay? Or a more feline side of yourself, all right? Yeah, but that's what I have here with the Empress, okay? I'm really getting with the Empress someone's wife or girlfriend or baby mama, and she actually likes when this person explores, because it gives her a reason to be jealous and to compete, and she likes that feeling, okay? She actually likes wondering what he's doing and who's better than her, and what's the competition out there, okay? She actually enjoys this. Or hell, she just wants to be left alone because he wants too much playfulness, and she's glad that he's pouncing on someone else, or she gets to go and be open herself, okay? So yeah, that's what I got, you guys. No tea, no shade. All right. If you'd like to book a reading with me, check the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for listening. And thank you for all your love and support here on this channel, okay?